So this is making sugar water for the bees. Got to feed the bees when there's a dearth. It's pronounced earth with a D, dearth. So what you want to do is this particular batch is going to be 50-50 by volume. And as you can see, I put 2 quarts of water in there. And then I'll bring it to a boil. So then it's like watching water boil. So you basically want to get 2 quarts of sugar. There's no exact measurement to go by. If there's a little bit more, a little bit less of water or sugar, it's not that big of a deal. So, if you want to finish the bag, you finish the bag. The bees aren't real picky about that. So you stir it until it dissolves and comes back to looking clear again. Add the second quart of sugar. And I'll stir that in. Until it's all clear. And turn the stove off, let it cool. And then we place it into the mason jars. I always put one more in there in case need put a little bit more extra and made a little bit more extra than I thought. There was one there I had already done that with, so it's going to end up possibly being more. And you just fill them up. And then you put it out there for them to feed. This here is going to be more for communal feeding, away from the hives, but they will find it. And it worked out, even with the little leftover I had from the last batch I made. Totaled out to be about 4 quarts. So we'll put the lids on it. I put those lids on it to store it. And later on we take those lids off and we put the lids on with the holes. You can make those lids by yourself, just nail holes basically in the lids. You can actually purchase them online from, beekeeping supply places. You can make them yourself. Just don't make the holes too big where the bees can actually work their way into it, or it drips out too much. If you just make them like little pinholes, they'll be fine. There's an example of one. I believe that one was homemade. And the ones that look like they're painted white, those are actually store-bought with the holes already in them. So we tighten them down and we take them out to the bee yard. And like I said, you want to place it away from the hives itself so you don't get, robber bees coming in. And this is how much they like it and appreciate it. Quite impressive. They definitely enjoying it. A little slow motion action there for you. But as you can see, they're just turned upside down on like a grill type material. And they get to it and it's like self-feeding. And that's what will build up your comb. And they'll go back and store some of it this time of the year, being like January, I think it is. December, January, we need to feed the bees. Quite impressive to see that many bees feeding at one time. And it really helps build the comb in the hives. Seems as if they cluster up on there and then they end up, getting so many of them that they kind of weight themselves down to fall off of it. I imagine they work their way up to the sugar water eventually. They've actually emptied this, which is close to a gallon a short part of a day. And they'll make good use of the sugar water. And hopefully we'll come out of the winter with some really healthy hives, full of brood, and go right into our nectar season this spring, our nectar flow, and get a lot of honey. There you have it. Very, very hungry bees. Getting treated to a sweet treat. And thanks for watching. And please subscribe if you haven't already. And thanks for doing so. Have a good day.